Hello, this is Mark Wiseman, the play-by-play voice for Arbor Broadcasting. Before you watch the December 4th, 2019 game of Pioneer Women's Varsity Hockey versus Walled Lake, I just wanted to, it wasn't my best job broadcasting. For example, this is Rory Campbell, a very important player on the Pioneer Women's Varsity Hockey team. And for some reason, throughout the entire broadcast, up until about a minute and 30 seconds left, I called her Riley Campbell, which is, of course, not correct. In a broadcast before with a different team, there was an opposing player named Riley, and apparently my brain decided to not work properly. So please forgive me, Rory. Thank you for all your hard work. Also, Ava Drabeck. Apparently, I watch a little bit too much Jeopardy, as I called her, Drabeck. So it is Drabeck. Thank you, and now please enjoy Pioneer Women's Varsity Hockey versus Walled Lake. Barraclough in to take the face-off on the opposite side is Liotino. Thomas to Barraclough's left. The puck sent down into the Pioneer zone. Collected and rifled the other direction by Bradley. Deep into the Wild zone. Grabbed by Pioneer. Thomas has it on the near circle. Shot! That's saved by Knapp. The puck comes over to Willis. Willis coming down the far side of the ice. She puts it into the neutral zone. That collected. Trying to come the other direction. Drebick sends it ahead to Thomas. Thomas has it on the near far circle. Thomas chases it back behind the goal. Thomas firing a centering attempt. That knocked away by the Wild. The puck loose, banked off of the near boards. Held in right at the near point by Friedman. And the puck comes all the way back to the Pioneer blue line. Grabbing it, sending it the other direction is Drebick. The puck bounces over to Thomas. Thomas along the near boards. Thomas skates along the blue line from the near side to the far side. Over to Drebick. Drebick outside the far circle goes into the far corner. Centering attempt. That goes back behind the goal into the near corner. That puck lifted down by Underwood. Held in by Barraclough on the near circle. Banked and sent around by Liotino. And the puck into the neutral zone. It falls all the way back into the Pioneer zone where Bradley has it. Top of the far circle. Bradley sends it into the neutral zone. That tipped by Friedman. Friedman, top of the far circle, spins with it. Friedman back to the far point. Friedman, centering attempt. Gets that in the near circle as that shot is put over. Neubauer has it into the near corner. Trying to pull that away. Piper Campbell trying to come away with it on the near circle. Able to hold it in is Friedman. That put deep into the far corner by Gilb. And trying to pull it away along the far boards. Pioneer trying to hold it in outside of the far circle. The puck taken back behind by Underwood. Underwood puts it along the near boards. Pioneer holding it in at the near point. That sent deep and covered up as Reed took a shot from the near point. Knapp covers it up. 12:56 left to go here in a scoreless game. Pioneer 0, Walled Lake Wild 0. Barraclough in to take the faceoff versus Hirschman. The puck loose in the near circle, trying to get to a Gilb. That puck grabbed by the Wild as they get it back into the neutral zone. Tuzinski trying to battle with it. The puck comes back to the Pioneer blue line. Barraclough sends it back behind. Fired over the other direction by Neuenbauer, but that will be icing as they'll come back into the Pioneer zone. 12:36 left to go here in the first period of a scoreless game between Pioneer Women's Varsity Hockey and the Walled Lake Wild. Face-off is going to be to Ross's right in the far face-off circle. Barraclough in to take the face-off versus Liotino on the other side. The puck comes back to the far point. Underwood has it. Top of the far circle. Moves it along. There's a shot bouncing puck. That's sticked away by number 17, who I don't have. Walled Lake centering attempt. That knocked away by Pioneer. Back into the neutral zone. Here comes Pioneer as Joff drops it back in along the end boards, trying to peel it into the near circle. That picked up by Gilb. Gilb puts a centering attempt. Joff trying to ram it in. The puck comes back to the blue line. Shot there by Riley Campbell. That deflected all the way out into the neutral zone. Excellent defensive play. Pioneer picking it up right at their blue line. Knocking it the other direction's Riley Campbell, and the puck spins into the far corner. The Wild have it there, back behind their own goal, going from the far side to the near side. Puck loose on the near circle. Pioneer able to hold it in at the blue line as Reed keeps it in, puts it into the near circle. Trying to pull it away is Thomas. There's a pass all the way over, top of the far circle. Shot deflected out in front. Sticked away by the Wild. Grabbed again by Riley Campbell. Her shot knocked down, and here come the Wild. As Liotino sends it over. Schneider puts it into the Pioneer zone. Pioneer pulls it out as Reed banks it off the far boards all the way back into the neutral zone. Riley Campbell heading the other direction. Chases it outside of the far circle. Loses a stick as the puck held in. Trying to get to Thomas. That's swept away by Snyder. Back out into the neutral zone. Loose puck. Piper Campbell trying to pull it away. Now the Wild gain the Pioneer zone as Willis has it top of the far circle. Willis puts a shot on and saved by Ross. 10:40 left to go here. In this, the first period, 0-0 is our score. Live from Veterans Memorial Ice Arena in Ann Arbor. Face-off in the far face-off circle, back to the far point. There's a shot that steered away. Leonard took the shot at the far point. Pioneer banks it off the far boards in their own zone. Pioneer gets it back into the neutral zone. Coming down the far boards is Barraclough. Barraclough stops top of the far circle, tries to backhand a pass over to Friedman. Knapp trying to stick it away and covers it up. Good save by Knapp. That'll keep the puck. Face-off in the Wild zone in the near face-off circle. Back to Knapp's right. 0-0 is our score. As Hirschman in to take the face-off versus Barraclough. The puck comes back into the neutral zone. Tuzinski and Peters chase it back into their own zone. As Tuzinski picks it up in the near corner, she sends it ahead. Held in at the near point by the Wild. As Friedman trying to lever it off of the near boards. Still now outside of the near circle. Friedman picks it up, goes back behind her goal, going from the near side to the far side. Friedman banks it off of the boards. It goes all the way back into the neutral zone. Collected by Underwood. The Wild send it up the near boards. That knocked down by Friedman. The Wild chase it top of the near circle in their own zone and send it the other direction. Tuzinski right from her own blue line. She fires it and not tipped, and that will be icing and bring it back the other direction. 0-0 is our score here between Pioneer and the Walled Lake Wild. 9:32 left to go in this, the first period. Face-off is going to be to Ross's left in the near face-off circle. As Liotino in to take the face-off for the Wild. It comes into the slot, knocked down by the Pioneer defense as that's lifted out by Drebick. Drebick chases it along the boards, trying to chip it out of the zone. Held in as it's put into the far corner. That pulled away. Pioneer comes along the near boards as attempting to pull it out and head the other direction is Reed. Knocked out, loose puck. Reed knocks it back into the neutral zone along the far boards. Underwood trying to put it right back in. Now Willis on the far circle of the Pioneer zone. Her shot steered away by Reed into the far corner. Pioneer picks it up, going from the near far side to the near side. Trying to grab that is Gilb. Gilb battling a trio of Wild players. Shot that, sticked away by Ross. Picked up back behind her own goal as Drebick chips it all the way back into the Wild zone. Picked up there by the Wild. They send a puck on its edge to the Pioneer blue line. Grabbed by Reed. Reed right in front of the scorer's bench. Goes down to the ice. No, not before she backhands it into the Wild zone. The Wild pick it up back behind their own goal. Go from the near side to the far side. The Wild over their own blue line. Barraclough takes that away as there's a collision. Rifled the other direction by Barraclough and put right back behind Knapp. That picked up by Underwood. Underwood spins with it. Knocked away by Barraclough. Centering attempt. That goes off the side of the net Underwood and Barraclough battling in the far corner. Now Bradley picks up outside of the far circle in the wild zone. Bradley trying to peel it away from Willis. Drops it back, top of the circle. Held in right at the far point by Pioneer, as that was Riley Campbell who put it deep but knocked right back out into the neutral zone. Put in by Bradley, now bouncing off of the near boards into the Pioneer zone. Peters knocks it the other direction. Here comes Thomas. Thomas gains the zone outside the near circle. Thomas, top of the near circle, centering it down. Bradley from the slot, save net, and then Barraclough puts it in! Shot from the far circle, just on the edge of the far circle, and Knapp with the save, but then Barraclough hammered it home as she was in excellent position to put that put back in, and Pioneer has the 1-0 lead. 7:20 left to go here in the first period. We'll get confirmation of the assist momentarily. Piper Campbell in to take the faceoff. Friedman to her left. Friedman has it tipped back, knocked the other direction. Chasing it, Neubauer coming down the far side, whistle, and that will be icing. So it was Barraclough from Bradley and Thomas. So Barraclough got it after a shot from Bradley and Thomas set up. Face off, slips back into the neutral zone as it's chased by Friedman. Friedman gets back behind the defense. Friedman with a shot, stick save by Knapp. Friedman back behind the wild goal into the far corner. Piper Campbell runs it around the far boards, stopped at the far point. There's a shot that flicks the other direction by Drabick. Comes back to the near point to Tuzinski. Tuzinski trying to get it along the near boards. Battling, trying to keep it away from Gasson. The puck in the far corner. Piper Campbell spinning with it. Gets it back to Tuzinski at the near point. Tuzinski puts it back deep. Tuzinski spins with it. Centering attempt through the slot. That knocked down as Hirschman trying to pull it out into neutral zone. Friedman hangs on to it. Friedman outside of the far circle. Battling a pair of wild players. That comes away. Coming the other direction, Hirschman over center ice into the Pioneer zone. Hirschman on the near circle. Backhanded attempt steered into the near boards as Drebick trying to pull that away. There's a shot from the near point. Ross with the save. Drebick comes down the far boards over on blue line. Drebick over center ice. Drebick gains the zone, top of the far circle. Drebick puts a shot. That one just goes wide, deflected in along the near boards. Battle for it as a trio of players trying to pick it up off of the near boards. Held in at the near point by Reed. Reed centering attempt. Barraclough backhanded shot from the near side. The puck loose just on the near side of the net. Now pulled away by Hirschman. Hirschman has that poked into the far corner. Trying to peel it the other direction. Leonard trying to get it out of the zone. Pioneer trying to hold it in as Reed right at the near point keeps it in. Now Leonard banks it off of the near boards and it dribbles into the neutral zone. Gasson gains the Pioneer zone, top of the near circle. Shot. Ross steers that back in along the end boards. Picked up by Drebick as she goes from the near side to the far side. As she passes it ahead through the neutral zone to Glib. Gilb ahead, that to Jof. Jof outside of the far circle in the wild zone. The puck slips into the far corner. Underwood has it there, goes back behind her own goal from the far side to the near side. Underwood has it poked away by Piper Campbell in the far corner of the wild zone. Piper Campbell gets underneath the near circle. It's knocked back to the near point. Riley Campbell, or Friedman, holds it in. That shot deep. Nope, that is Riley Campbell. The Wild control in the far corner. Piper Campbell tries to pull that away on the near circle. Bradley with a shot. That goes off the side of the netting and out of play. Actually, that was Knapp who caught it in her glove. 4:20 left to go here in the first. Pioneer up 1-0 on the Walled Lake Wild. Piper Campbell in to take the faceoff. versus Liotino. That in the far face-off circle to Knapp's left. Thomas just on the inner edge of that far circle. Piper Campbell trying to grab the puck as it's on the top of the far circle. Now Bradley sends it to Thomas. Top of the near circle. There's Piper Campbell with this shot. That deflected away by Knapp. The puck comes back to the blue line to Bradley. Bradley, the wrister, that deflected off of Liotino. Comes all the way back to the Pioneer blue line. Peters sends it the other direction. Loose puck right in front of the scorer's box across the way. Now Liotino brings it in on the far circle. Shot! Saved by Ross. Thomas in along the near boards. Tries to lift it out. Held in at the near point. Now that tipped by Thomas as the puck to the Wild blue line, but they rifle it the other direction. So actually have two people with number 17s out there for the Wild. Top of the far circle. Shot and saved by Knapp. That was Barraclough with a good wrister from the top of the far circle. Pioneer 1 and the Wild nothing. 3:23 left to go here in the first period. Face-off is going to be in the far face-off circle. That to Knapp's left. Neubauer to the right of the face-off circle. Friedman to the left. Barraclough taking the face-off for Pioneer. As a spinning puck on the edge of the far circle on the lower edge. Back to Reed. Reed shot deflects off of escape. Friedman picks it up outside the near circle. Friedman trying to avoid some pressure. Centering attempt to Barraclough. Barraclough with the point-blank shot. Saved by Knapp. Pioneer up 1-0 here in the first. 3:05 left to go in this first period. Knapp has made some timely saves. Barraclough back in to take the face-off versus Hirschman. The puck in the lower slot, pulled away by Hirschman. Hirschman has it along the far boards, fires it all the way down the ice into the far corner of the Pioneer zone. That will be icing, and it'll come right back the other direction. 2:50 left to go here in the first. Pioneer up 1-0 on the Walled Lake Wild. Face-off in the far face-off circle in the Wild zone. Barraclough again versus Hirschman. In the face-off. The puck back behind the Wild goal, back behind Knapp. It's rimmed around the boards and up and out of play. So it goes back towards the Zamboni garage. We'll re-drop it in the near face-off circle of the Wild zone. That to Knapp's right. 2:44 left to go in this first period. Your defenders are Riley Campbell and Tuzinski. Back behind Barraclough taking the face-off, trying to get it away from Hirschman. Held in by Riley Campbell at the blue line. Her shot just goes wide. Pulled away in along the near boards by Leonard. Now picked up by Hirschman over her own blue line. Hirschman has it stolen away. Neubauer trying to poke that puck away. The puck loose right at the blue line. Now knocked back behind Ross. Into the near corner of the Pioneer zone it goes. Spinning with it, Tuzinski. Tuzinski sends it the other direction. In along the far boards. It slips out into the neutral zone. Trying to knock it right back in was Rabak. But now Barraclough into the zone. Barraclough with a shot. That one just goes wide. Hirschman sends it for a ride around the boards. Stopped at the far point by Riley Campbell. Another shot from the slot. That one by Bradley. And a save by Knapp. 1:54 left to go here in the first period. Pioneer up 1-0 here at Veterans Memorial Ice Arena. Face-off will be to Knapp's left in the far face-off circle. Liotino in to take the face-off. That versus Piper Campbell, who puts it in along the far boards. Underwood trying to get it out of the zone. Held in by Gilb. The puck loose in the slot. Trying to cover it up is Knapp, and there's the whistle. As there was about 6 people right outside of that crease. As Knapp was doing everything she could to get her glove on top of that. Face-off will come back to Knapp's left. If not for some superb goaltending by Knapp, the score would be much different. Bouncing puck all the way back into the Pioneer zone. It's a foot race trying to get to it. Covered up by Ross as Reed chased it down and tipped it away. Trying to get away from Schneider. Face-off will be to Ross's right in the far face-off circle. Pioneer up 1-0. Piper Campbell in to take the face-off versus Valentino. Top of the far circle. Now that comes off of the near boards right in front of the Pioneer bench. Coming down the other direction, it's Thomas. Thomas on the near circle in the zone. Thomas ridden off the puck, gets it back. Centering attempt. That tipped all the way back to the far point. Gill puts it out in front. Covered up by Knapp. Oh, Bradley was right on the doorstep looking for a rebound or deflection. Knapp able to cover it up. Stop an excellent scoring opportunity for Pioneer. 1:14 left to go here in the first. Pioneer up 1-0 on the Walled Lake Wild. Barraclough back in to take the faceoff. Friedman to her left. The puck comes out into the neutral zone. Stopped by Tuzinski. Now brought back by Drebick. Drebick sends it ahead. Loose puck right at the Wild blue line. Pulled away by Hirschman. Hirschman comes in along the near boards. Sent the other direction by Gasson. Gasson sends it deep in along the end boards of the Pioneer zone. Tuzinski picks it up there, going from the near side to the far side. Banks it off the far boards, trying to get it out of the zone, and a bouncing puck right to center. Hirschman gets back to her blue line. That intercepted by Friedman. Friedman sends it over to Drebick along the far boards of the neutral zone. Intercepted by Hirschman. Hirschman comes the other direction, pulled away by Drebick. Drebick makes a nifty move, gains his own, top of the far circle. Now trying to buy some time for some additional players. Centering attempt, trying to get it to Jof. That puck sails all the way down into the Pioneer zone, and that will be icing. Pioneer up 1-0 here in the first. That on a score from by Barraclough, from Bradley and Thomas. That is the difference at this point. 19.2 seconds left to go in the first. We will have your intermission scoreboard report at the first intermission. Face-off in the far face-off circle comes into the far corner, that of the Wild zone. Held in by Riley Campbell. She tips it top of the far circle. Now it's lifted out into the neutral zone. Riley Campbell sends it ahead to Thomas. Thomas gains his own. High slot. Thomas trying to send it over to Bradley. That wouldn't settle down on her stick. Sent right back into the neutral zone, but fired back in by Riley Campbell. That is the end of the first period. Bouncing puck in along the far boards of the Pioneer zone. Thomas has it there. Thomas lifts it ahead to Bradley. Bradley spins with it. Bradley bounces it off the boards into the far corner of the Wild zone. The puck lifted outside of the near circle. Held in by Barraclough, spinning with it. Bradley chases outside the near circle into the near corner. Centering attempt, trying to get it to Thomas. That knocked away by Leontino. Here comes the Wild over their own blue line. Leontino over center ice. That knocked away by Riley Campbell. Picked up by Barraclough ahead to Thomas. Thomas gains the zone. Thomas into the high slot. Goes over onto the far circle. Thomas protecting the puck with her body. Gets it to Bradley on the edge of the far circle. Shot saved by Knapp. 1-0 the lead for Pioneer. 13:44 left to go here in this second period. Face-off in the far face-off circle in the Wild zone. That to Knapp's right. Hirschman in to take the face-off. Piper Campbell tips it back to the far point to Tuzinski. Tuzinski sends it to Friedman in the far corner. Friedman backhands it along the end boards and then gets it back. Centering attempt out in front. Piper Campbell took a shot. That deflected. Brought back. That to Gilb. High slot. Gilb. Bouncing shot. Gilb gets it back on the blue line. Took a shot. That knocked down out in front. Loose puck. Top of the far circle. Now lifted back into the neutral zone. As that's grabbed. Sent over by Neubauer. Banked off of the far boards. Freeman tips it. Now it's sent into the Pioneer zone. Lifted right back out to the neutral zone. That knocked away from Hirschman. Bringing it in is Pioneer. Tuzinski has it in the far corner. Spinning, puts it back to the blue line. That's grabbed by Gilb. Her shot just goes wide. Neubauer has it in the near corner. Neubauer battling a trio of Wild players. Back to Gilb. Gilb shot. That sticked into the near corner. Bouncing puck. Bounces into the far corner. Gasson trying to knock it out of the zone. Held in at the far point by Tuzinski. Tuzinski's shot deflects out in front. Piper Campbell picks it up in the far corner. She's spinning, trying to get away as Rabick trying to knock it away from her. Gilt picks it up at the near point. Shot! That's a pad save. Another shot, and that one just goes off of the back by Friedman. Loose puck in along the near boards. Pioneer trying to tip it. Piper Campbell trying to pull it away as here comes Hirschman over center ice. Hirschman gains the Pioneer zone. Hirschman on the near circle. Shot! And a save by Ross. Pioneer up 1-0 in the second. 12:03 left to go here in the second period from Veterans Memorial Ice Arena. Face-off in the near face-off circle. That to Ross's right. Spinning with it. Liotino puts it into the near corner. Trying to come away with it is Riley Campbell. Backhanded through the slot in the Pioneer zone. Steered away in along the far boards by Drebick. Drebick trying to get it out. Now Barraclough gets it past the blue line over center ice. Barraclough down the far side of the ice. Barraclough outside the far circle in the wild zone. Barraclough spinning with it as it got caught in a defender's skates. Coming the other direction, Liotino bounces it off the boards, held in by Riley Campbell at the near point. Her shot deflects. Knapp somehow seeing it through the crowd as she made a pad save. There's another shot from the far circle. That one coming off, that by Gilt. Now the puck in the near corner, trying to lever it out. Trying to pull it away inside of there. Whedon comes out. There's a shot by Riley Campbell. That deflects off a skate all the way back to the far boards in the neutral zone. Coming right back to Riley Campbell as Drebick gets it back, banks it off the far boards, ahead to Gilt. Drebick picks it up as it's sent right back to her own blue line. Drebick ahead to Barraclough. Barraclough getting it over to Jof. Jof, top of the near circle. She's ridden off the puck. And there is our first penalty of the game. As Pioneer will be on the power play as Jof was ridden down. We'll get exactly what the call is here. But Pioneer will be on the power play. Face-off in the near face-off circle. That to Knapp's left. Going into the box is Whedon. So I believe it was interference as Whedon got caught up, taking Jof down. Pioneer with the extra attacker. Face-off in the near face-off circle. Again, Hirschman and Barraclough battling again. Thomas has it, top of the near circle. Shot covered up by Knapp. As they'll call that roughing is the penalty to Whedon. Face-off again, dropped right in the near face-off circle, banks it off the near boards, controlled by the Wild. They try and get it out. Thomas has it. Thomas, top of the near circle. Thomas feeds it back to Reed. Reed has it poked away in along the near boards as Hirschman gains the zone. Hirschman outside the near circle, ridden off the puck by Tuzinski. Tuzinski has that pulled away as Hirschman puts it outside of the far circle. Barraclough sends it ahead. Barraclough over the blue line. Barraclough over center ice ahead to Thomas. Thomas through the slot on the near circle. Thomas over on the far side to Freeman, who scores. Oh, that was a beautiful pass by Thomas over to Friedman as Thomas had it on the near side just outside of the crease. And she pulled Knapp over towards her and then fed Freeman on the other side. And that makes it Pioneer 2 and the Wild nothing. Excellent unselfish play and great setup by Thomas. That was a power play goal for Pioneer. Face off at center ice as Pioneer has the 2-0 lead. Piper Campbell taking the face off. Underwood controls it in along the near boards. Pulled away by Piper Campbell. She sends it the other direction. That chased into the near corner. Neubauer trying to get it. The Wild control back behind their own goal. They put it in the near corner where Underwood has it. Underwood coming down the near boards. Underwood banks it off the near boards all the way back into the Pioneer zone. That picked up by Gilb. As that was indeed Friedman from Thomas on the goal. Piper Campbell over center ice, coming down the far boards, outside the far circle. That knocked away from her. She gets it back. Trying to set it up. Piper Campbell back to the far point as Gilb sending it across, trying to get it to Neubauer. That puck deflected into the near corner. Grabbed Riley Campbell taking a shot. That bounced off of the far boards. Friedman trying to hold it in. That tips all the way back to the Pioneer blue line. Picked up by Gilb. Pioneer has the 2-0 lead here. 9:05 left to go in the second. Friedman, top of the far circle in the wild zone. Now shot over. Oh, Friedman set up and tried to return the favor, as tried to get it over on the near side. That to Neubauer, and Neubauer, that puck deflected and just hopped away. There's a shot from the blue line as Drebick took a nice shot, and Knapp with the save. 8:43 left to go here in the second period. Pioneer with the 2-0 lead. Face-off in the near face-off circle. Bat to Knapp's left. Barraclough taking the face-off, trying to get it over. Inside, trying to get it to Gilb. The puck brought away by the Wild. Intercepted, tipped, saucering puck in along the near boards. Jof has it in the Wild zone. Back to the near point. Drebick puts it deep into the far corner. Chased by Gilb. Gilb trying to grab it in along the far boards. Held in at the far point and shot deep by Tuzinski. That bounces off of the end boards. Loose puck on the far side. Controlled and sent the other direction. That by Rabick. As the Wild trying to get it out of the zone. Battle for it at the far point. That chip in along the far boards. Gilb puts it out in front. The puck slides all the way into the far corner. Jof trying to pick it up along there. Held in at the near point by Drebick. Loose puck on its edge. Held in by Drebick. Now chipped away by Lautino. Lautino gains his own. Centering attempt. That steered away by Drebick outside of the near boards in the Pioneer zone. Pioneer controls. Jof trying to get out of the zone. That held in. Hirschman with a shot. That slips in along the near boards. Now Willis puts it back behind the Pioneer goal. That lifted the other direction by Drebick. Steered away by Barraclough. Barraclough outside of the near circle of her own zone. Long pass. And that will slide back for icing. And the puck will come back into the Pioneer zone. 7:15 left to go here in the second. 2-0 our score. If you do want to send us a message, you can. It's Arbor Broadcasting at gmail.com. That's Arbor Broadcasting at gmail.com. Face-off in the near face-off circle. Piper Campbell wins it in along the near boards as Underwood puts a shot on goal. That's steered away. Thomas chasing it into the far corner, trying to get there before icing, and just can't make it. Ooh, and she loses an edge, but pops up quickly as she's all right. Now, Thomas was about a foot away from saving that icing, but couldn't quite make it there. 7:03 left to go here in the second. Pioneer up 2-0. Face-off comes back to the right of Ross in this near face-off circle. Piper Campbell in versus Hirschman. Peters back behind Piper Campbell. The puck loose on the near circle. Saved by Ross as she had a good pad save. The puck in along the far boards, picked up by Thomas. Thomas backhands it, trying to get it out. Now picked up by Piper Campbell. Piper Campbell gains his own top of the far circle. Piper Campbell, her shot bounces just wide as a defender got a stick on top of it. Now Bradley into the far corner. Piper Campbell back behind the goal as Underwood sends it for a ride around the boards. Held in at the far point by Reed. Bouncing puck in along the far board. Centering attempt to Bradley. Bradley has that knocked away. Getting it back. Piper Campbell over to Thomas. Thomas on the far side of the goal. Centering attempt. That knocked away. Reed trying to put it back out in front. Loose puck. Underwood has it on the far circle. That stolen away. Bradley with a shot. Just to the far side. Thomas back behind the goal. Thomas coming to the far side of the goal. Chasing out into the far circle. Puts it back to Reed at the far point. Then Thomas gets it. Centering attempt, trying to find Bradley. That one just goes wide. Held in by Peters at the near point. Peters' shot goes off of a skate into the near corner where Bradley has it. Bradley back to the blue line. There's a shot by Reed. That's sticked away by Underwood into the near corner. Bradley fires it for a ride into the far corner where Thomas tries to pick it up. Battle for it in along the far boards. Held in by Reed. Centering attempt as it flows through the high slot, knocked out into the neutral zone by the Wild. Pioneer up 2-0 here in the second. 5:27 left to go in the second period. The puck loose in along the near boards of the neutral zone, fired into the Pioneer zone as Peters chases it back, trying to pick it up, trying to get it away from Gasson. Held in at the far point by Underwood, now tipped into the neutral zone. Here comes Pioneer with it. Coming down the far side, picked up by Friedman. Friedman with the shot. Blocker save. Excellent job by Knapp as here comes the Wild the other direction. Iotino loses an edge, gets it back to Gasson. Gasson, top of the far circle. Gasson, shot. Saved by Ross. That puck, top of the near circle of the Pioneer zone. As that's lifted back out by Neubauer over to Friedman. Friedman goes back behind the Wild goal from the near side to the far side. Sends it top of the far circle. Picked up by Riley Campbell at the blue line. Her shot knocked down by the defenders out in front as that was Rabick who got a stick on it. Centering attempt. That goes all the way. Bounces back into the neutrals and in along the far boards. Tuzinski sends it ahead. The puck bounces outside of the near circle. Chasing it. Trying to pull it away. Neubauer goes in along the end boards from the near side to the far side. Neubauer still with it outside of the far circle. She goes down to the ice. That puck sent all the way back to the Pioneer blue line. Riley Campbell controls it there. Heads the other direction over center ice. Riley Campbell has it knocked away. Pioneer up 2-0 here in the second. 3:51 left to go. There's a shot by Riley Campbell and a save by Knapp. So Riley Campbell got it all the way into the near circle. Took a wrister. Knapp with the save. 3:47 left to go here in the second period. Pioneer up 2-0 on the Wild. Face-off in the near face-off circle. That to Knapp's left. Hirschman in to take the face-off for the Wild. Barraclough in for Pioneer. Loose puck to the top of the near circle. Hirschman controls. Hirschman comes down the near side of the neutral zone. Over center ice. Excellent job by Drebick to knock that into the far corner. Hirschman tries a centering attempt. That pulled away. Piper Campbell in along the far boards. Piper Campbell over her own blue line. Piper Campbell over center ice. Over to Joff. Joff. High slot. Her shot goes just wide. Chased into the near corner. The puck rimmed around the boards. Picked up by the Wild. As trying to hold it in, Peters trying to knock it away from Hirschman. Now that's pulled all the way back into the neutral zone, as that was Leonard. Drebick, cross-ice pass over to Peters in the neutral zone. Peters feeds Piper Campbell. Piper Campbell has it sticked away from her all the way back in along the far boards of the Pioneer zone. Pioneer up 2-0. Here at Vets Memorial Ice Arena. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in the second. Drebick gets it into the zone, in along the near boards. Drebick, centering attempt, over to the far circle. Shot by Gilb. And held on by Knapp. 2:40 left to go here in the second. Both teams get a pair of line changes. Pioneer up 2-0. Face-off is going to be to Knapp's right in the far face-off circle. Barraclough in to take the face-off. Thomas to her left. Bradley to her right. Reed and Riley Campbell are the blue liners back behind her. Iotino wins it, top of the far circle. That sent all the way down as that was fired away. Loose puck right at the blue line. Thomas has it. Thomas ridden off the puck and sent back into the neutral zone. Riley Campbell has it there. Riley Campbell drifts back to center ice. Riley Campbell trying to field it over to Barraclough. Barraclough slips past two defenders and sends a spinning puck in along the end boards of the Wild zone. Thomas into the far corner. Thomas pulled off the puck. Now gets it back to Riley Campbell. Shot! That one deflected by Knapp outside of the far circle. Spinning with it, Thomas. Thomas, another centering attempt. That gets knocked down and fired all the way back into the Pioneer zone. It was tipped, no icing, as Willis has it in the near corner. Willis has it pulled away by Riley Campbell. 1:43 left to go here in the second. Pioneer up 2-1. Underwood with the shot. That deflected out in front. Underwood has it. Shot from the high slot. That went off of a defender. Trying to pull it away. Tazinski loose. Stopped by Underwood at the blue line. Shot. People out in front. That one couldn't quite get all the way through to Ross. Into the far corner it goes. Centering attempt. That lifted away. We have a whistle at 1:19. Cross check upcoming as Barraclough is going to go into the box for a cross check, and Pioneer will be shorthanded for the next 2 minutes. 1:19 left here in the second. Pioneer up 2-0. Face-off in the far face-off circle. Piper Campbell in to take the face-off. Friedman to her left, as well as Drebick. The puck over to Leonard in the high slot. Leonard! That shot knocked down by Drebick out in front. Drebick in along the near boards. Lifts it all the way back to center ice. Lyle Tino has it there. Trying to fire it into the Pioneer zone. Piper Campbell trying to rifle it the other direction as it just sits on the Pioneer blue line. Now into the far corner it goes. Picked up by Peters. Peters banks it off the near boards. Spins. Hauled in by Rauhut. Now Friedman gets it out of the zone. Friedman banks it off the near boards all the way back into the Wild zone. 39 seconds left to go in the second. As Pioneer up 2-0. As the puck slips into the neutral zone and along the near boards. Drebick tries to fire it the other direction. Hirschman has it outside the near circle. Hirschman spins with it. Hirschman has it knocked away. Battle for it top of the near circle. Hirschman outside the near circle into the near corner. Shot that held on by Ross. 15.8 seconds left to go in the second. Pioneer up 2-0. 51 seconds left. And the penalty kill for Pioneer. Thomas in to take the faceoff versus Hirschman. She wins it in along the far boards. That lifted top of the far circle. Underwood. Underwood with the shot. That deflected and caught by Ross. 8.5 seconds left to go here in the second. Pioneer up 2-0. Face-off in the far face-off circle to Ross's left. Thomas in versus Hirschman. That one back top of the far circle held in by Underwood again. Underwood. There's a backhanded shot by Hirschman sitting out in the slot, and there is the whistle at the end of 2. It's Pioneer 2 and the Walled Lake Wild nothing. Well, we want to thank all the wonderful, amazing sponsors of Pioneer Women's Varsity Hockey. The puck tipped back to Drebeck. Drebeck puts it into the zone. Loose puck in along the near boards. That sent the other direction by Liotino. Pulled away, knocked away by Friedman, all the way deep into the Wild zone. 24 seconds left in the Wild power play. Pioneer up 2-0. Hirschman has it over her own blue line. Hirschman over center ice. Hirschman weaves through onto the near circle. Hirschman takes a shot. That off of the back of the net into the far corner. Drebeck sends it outside of the zone as Liotino has to come back to center ice. Banks it off the near boards, trying to get to Willis. Offsides the call, and Pioneer is back to full strength. Face-off will come in the near face-off circle outside of the Pioneer zone. Barraclough in to take the face-off. Bradley to her right, Thomas to her left. Tuzinski back behind as well as Reed. The puck over center ice, fired the other direction by the Wild. Willis has it in along the far boards, tips it into the Pioneer zone. Bradley fires it all the way back to the Wild blue line. That knocked outside of the far circle in the Wild zone. Liotino has it knocked away. Barraclough puts it in along the end boards. Thomas chases it. Pioneer up 2-0. The puck back behind the Wild goal. Rimmed around the far boards. Held in by Reed. Reed takes a shot. That deflected by defender out front. Barraclough, wide angle shot. Covered up by Knapp. Oh, Knapp went down. Made a circus save. 13:42 left to go here in the third. Pioneer up 2-0. We want to thank the Pioneer Rhythm Corps, the drum corps. Over to our right in the end zone stands. Face-off to Knapp's left in the far face-off circle of the Wild Zone. Barraclough taking the face-off into the far corner it goes. Trying to lift it out, Leonard, held in by Pioneers. Centering attempt, trying to get to Thomas. And Knapp just got enough of a piece of that to drive it wide. The puck in along the near boards. Thomas pulls it off the boards as Hirschman has it on the far circle. Lifts it all the way down the ice. Tuzinski corrals it right at her own blue line. Tuzinski banks it over to Reed. Reed lifting ahead to Bradley. Bradley in along the far boards. Bradley backhands it. Pulled away by Gasson. Gasson has it knocked away right at the Pioneer blue line. Here comes Thomas down the near side of the ice. Thomas into the slot. Thomas goes wide, comes over to the near side, tries the centering attempt. Thomas outside the near circle. Thomas gets it back to Tuzinski. That knocked away. Here comes Gasson. Gasson. Nice job by Reed to poke it away. The puck loose in along the near boards of the neutral zone. And pulled away by Reed over her own blue line. Reed comes to the near side. Sends it ahead to Friedman. Friedman outside the near circle into the Wild Zone. Friedman goes in along the end boards. That poked away from her. Coming the other direction, Leonard sends a saucering puck into the Pioneer zone. Picked up by Drebeck back behind her own goal. Now Thomas looking to pick it up. Drebeck puts it in along the boards. Knocked down. Willis has it. High slot. Shot sticked away by Ross into the far corner. 12-12 left to go here in the third period. Pioneer up 2-0. The puck on the near circle of the Pioneer zone. Friedman brings it over on blue line. Over center ice. Friedman with a trio of defenders out in front. Backhands it over. Shot from the far circle. That comes all the way back to Peters at the near point. Peters trying to send it out in front. That knocked down by Lio Tino. Sent all the way back to the Pioneer blue line. Drebeck sends it ahead. Loose puck right at the Pioneer blue line. Or right at the Wild blue line. Knocked away from Piper. Campbell brought in by Drebeck. Drebeck with the shot. That goes off of the end boards. Pulled away by the Wild along the near side of their own zone. Trying to pull it. There's a shot by Peters from the blue line. Sent the other direction is Neubauer. Trying to pull it off the boards. That sent all the way back into the Pioneer zone, and that will be icing. 11-13 left to go here in the third period. Pioneer up 2-0. Trying to make it 3-0 on the season. The Wild trying to get on the board. Barraclough in to take the face-off. Schneider comes in off the bench. As Wild getting their lineup figured out. Now Wills comes in. Hirschman in to take the face-off versus Barraclough. Wills skates to the far side. The puck along the far boards. Bradley has it outside the far circle. Whistle. Ooh. And one of the Wild players, I believe that's Wills, took the puck off of her face, I believe. She's bent over in pain. We are hoping she will be okay as the official came over, as she is bent over in some pain. As here comes the trainer, helped out by Tuzinski onto the ice as all the Pioneer players take a knee as they help her. Well, it doesn't matter if you have a cage on. If you get walloped in the head, that still stings a bit. So we are hoping Willis is all right as they're taking a look at her on the bench. They'll come back. Face-off in the far face-off circle. 11:06 left to go here in the third. Pioneer up 2-0. Hirschman versus Barraclough in that far face-off circle. That to Knapp's left. The puck back into the far corner. That lifted by Leonard. Held in by Barraclough at the far point. Bouncing puck in along the end boards. Thomas chips it around outside the far circle. Bradley getting it ahead to Thomas. Thomas backhanded shot. That's steered away by a defender. Centering attempt. Pulled away by Hirschman. Back behind her own goal. Hirschman goes over her own blue line. Hirschman over center ice. Hirschman gains the zone outside of the far circle. Hirschman as that puck pounced away. Whistle. Stoppage in play. 10:33 left to go here. As Tuzinski goes into the box, Pioneer will be shorthanded again for 2 minutes at 10:33. Face-off will be in the Pioneer zone in the far face-off circle. That to Ross's right. As it's going to be a hooking to Tuzinski, so she'll sit for 2. As the Wild has it, Hirschman takes a shot. That one steered into the near corner, in along the near boards. Here comes Pioneer. Friedman lifts it all the way down the ice. As that's covered up by Knapp, as Friedman was advancing on the crease. And Knapp decided discretion being the better part of valor. 10:16 left to go here in the third. Pioneer up 2-0. 1:47 left to go. In the Pioneer penalty kill, the puck back to the near point. Reed shoots a bouncing puck that just goes wide into the far corner. Now lifted by Liotino. Ahead to Hirschman. Hirschman over own blue line, over center ice. Hirschman has it knocked away by Peters, trying to get it back. Peters puts it into the near corner where Gasson trying a centering attempt. Reed knocks that down. Reed comes into the far corner, trying to bank it off the far boards. That lifted away, held in at the far point by Underwood. Underwood shot. That steered away by Ross outside of the near circle and along the near boards. Held in at the near point by Leonard. Bouncing puck, top of the far circle. Picked up by Hirschman. Hirschman with a shot. That deflects into the near corner. Friedman has it in along the near boards. Still held in at the near point by Leonard. Now lifted all the way down the ice. 9:20 left to go here in the third. Pioneer up 2-0. As it is 39 seconds left to go in the Pioneer penalty kill. That puck all the way back behind Ross. Grabbed there by Riley Campbell. Riley Campbell over to the near side. Lifts it all the way down the ice. Underwood chases it back into the far corner of her own zone. Underwood sends it for a ride around the boards and along the near boards. Held in by Barraclough. Shot and Knapp covers it up. 8:44 left to go here in the third. Pioneer up 2-0. 11 seconds left in the hooking penalty. Pioneer shorthanded for 11 more seconds. Barraclough in to take the face-off. Back behind her is Drebeck, Thomas as well, and Riley Campbell patrolling the blue line. The puck pulled to the blue line by Underwood, but held in by Riley Campbell. The puck rolls on its edge into the neutral zone. Drebeck puts it right back in. The puck in along the near boards. Drop back all the way back. Pioneer back to full strength. 8:20 left to go here in the third. Pioneer up 2-0 as Underwood has it in along the far side boards through the neutral zone. Comes Willis. Excellent to see Willis back out there healthy. Piper Campbell brings it into the zone, top of the far circle. Piper Campbell trying to work her way in. Shot covered up by Knapp. Oh, Piper Campbell backhanded it, then crashed the zone. Gilb right there with her. 8 minutes even left to go here in the third. Pioneer up 2-0. Luncanu on the far side of the face-off circle. Hirschman wins it back. There's a shot by Reed. That deflected into the far corner where Piper Campbell tries to get it back. Now Gasson has it knocked away by Reed as Reed puts it back into the near corner. Gilb trying to pull it away off the end boards. Now Piper Campbell back behind the goal, going from the near side to the far side. Hirschman lifts it down the far boards. Hirschman over on blue line. Hirschman puts it deep into the Pioneer zone. As Reed chases it back behind her own goal, Reed chips it in along the near boards outside the near circle. Here comes Gilt. Gilt ahead to Piper Campbell. Piper Campbell, high slot, steers it over. There's a shot from the far circle. And lifted into the far corner and pulled all the way back. Friedman with a wicked shot from that far circle. The puck steered into the near corner. Picked up by Underwood. 7:30 left to go here in the third period. Pioneer up 2-0. Thomas battling along the far boards. The puck back into the neutral zone. Picked up by Barraclough. Barraclough trying to skate around a trio of defenders. Her shot just goes wide off of a stick. Thomas, centering attempt is deflected. Thomas, again, gets it to Friedman. Her shot knocked down out in front. Gasson fires a saucering puck down into the Pioneer zone. Picked up by Peters in along the near boards. Peters over her own blue line. Peters ahead to Barraclough. Barraclough gains his own, top of the far circle. Barraclough with a wrister. That deflected up above the goal in along the end boards. Thomas chases it. Now Reed trying to knock it deep. Thomas into the near corner. Pioneer up 2-0. 6:17 left to go here in the third. Peters with it, top of the far circle in the Wild zone. The puck knocked away from her. Loose puck. Barraclough has it. Contact made. And that'll be an illegal body check. Barraclough will sit for 2 at 6:06. Left to go here in the third. Pioneer up 2-0, but they will be shorthanded for the next 2 minutes. Face-off is going to come in the far face-off circle, that outside of the Pioneer zone. Or, excuse me, that to inside the Pioneer zone. Cross-checking ends up the call. That's going to be to Ross's right. Bouncing puck, steered towards the net, knocked away by Drebeck. Lifted all the way down those end boards. Excellent job. Piper Campbell chasing it into the near corner, trying to make it hard to get it out of the zone. The puck back to the neutral zone. Tuzinski has it right underneath us and along the near boards. That lifted away by Hirschman. Knocked the other direction by Drebeck. Drebeck and Hirschman battling. Now that puck cleared all the way down the ice by Pioneer. 5:35 left to go here in the third. Pioneer up 2-0. 1:22 left to go. In the penalty kill for Pioneer, the puck in along the near boards of the Wild zone. They bank it out into the neutral zone. That tipped the other direction by Piper Campbell. Piper Campbell trying to get to it. Loose puck right at the Pioneer blue line. Now Tuzinski knocks it all the way back into the Wild zone. And that will be icing as Liotino put it deep into the Pioneer zone, but the Wild not able to tip it, and it'll come right back into the far circle. That to Knapp's left. 5:05 left to go here in the third period. Pioneer up 2-0. Pioneer still on the penalty kill for 59 more seconds. Friedman in to take the face-off versus Hirschman. That to Knapp's left. Leonard has it and along the far boards, chips it all the way back into the Pioneer zone. Icing waved off as that was tipped. Reed picks it up and along the end boards of her own zone. Reed sends ahead to Friedman. Friedman, top of the far circle, over her own blue line. Friedman over center ice. Friedman has it knocked away by Leonard. Leonard the other direction over her blue line. The puck ahead, picking it up. Willis knocked away. Excellent defensive play by Reed to pull it out of the slot and fire it all the way down the ice. 4:28 left to go here in the third. Pioneer up 2-0. Underwood banks it ahead through the neutral zone. Picked up by Friedman or Riley Campbell, who fires it deep. Riley Campbell puts it into the far corner. That's sent ahead. The puck bounces in along the near boards of the neutral zone. Rifled the other direction by Reed. Pulled in. There's a shot by Leonard. Sticked away by Ross as it goes back behind her goal. Pioneer back to full strength. Saucering puck into the neutral zone. Fired right back in by the Wild. Peters picks it up in the far corner. Peters over or knocks it down the far boards into the Wild zone. Picked up by Liotino. Liotino over on blue line. That pulled away and put deep by Friedman into the near corner. 3:37 left to go here in the third. Centering attempt. Barraclough puts it off the corner of the net. Friedman has her shot knocked down. And fired ahead by Lucana into the far corner of the Pioneer zone. Stopped by Drebeck. Drebeck bounces it off the far boards. Pioneer up 2-0. Here late in the third. Bradley ahead to Thomas. Thomas, top of the near circle of the Wild zone. Centering attempt, trying to get back to Bradley. Bradley trying to move it over. There is Piper Campbell with the shot. Thomas just outside of the net. Another shot just goes wide. Pulled away by Lunkanu. Held in by Jasinski at the near point. There's a shot by Thomas knocked down. Piper Campbell with the shot that sticked wide by Knapp. Thomas has it back behind the goal. Gets it over on the near circle. Piper Campbell's shot driven wide into the far corner. The puck back to the blue line. Held in by Drebeck. Now Thomas with the shot that just goes wide. 2:30 left to go here. In the third, Pioneer up 2-0. The puck on the near circle. Lifted down by Luncano. All the way back in along the near boards. Liotino has it knocked away. Tuzinski into the far corner. Tuzinski comes along the near board. Sends ahead to Thomas. Thomas over center ice. Gains the zone. Thomas top of the near circle. Thomas has it poked away. But Bradley with the shot. Knapp had it, and then it was knocked in as Knapp got the initial save. It dropped down. Fired in right out in front. It was a shot from the blue line. We'll get the official scoring as there was a couple of players out in front. That might have been Thomas. Actually, I think that was Piper Campbell. By the way, now in goal is Zarul for Pioneer. So Cass Zarul in goal for the remaining minute, 57 seconds. So indeed, it was Piper Campbell, assisted by Bradley and Thomas. So Piper Campbell gets on the board. Big hug from her sister as she came to the bench. 1 minute, 57 seconds left in the third. Pioneer now up 3-0. Shots on goal so far, 29 for Pioneer, 17 for the Wild. Face-off wins, 17 for Pioneer, 27 for the Wild. Started off at here in the third at 4:31. Tuzinski went off for hooking. Then at 8:54, Barraclough went off. That one was actually a cross check. And then it was a Pioneer goal at 13:03 as it was Piper Campbell from Bradley and Thomas. That gets you all caught up for this last minute, 57 seconds of the third period. Pioneer, 3-0 lead. Cody Ross has completed her day. Casts the rule in the net. To our right, loose puck. Comes back to the Pioneer blue line. Lifted ahead by Reed and then rifled back into the Pioneer zone. Riley Campbell sends it ahead to Friedman in along the near boards. Friedman into the Wild zone but fired the other direction. That by Hirschman. Hirschman chases it back behind her own goal. Coming over in along the near boards. Hirschman over own blue line, knocked down. Slips into the neutral zone, picked up by Reed. Reed over to Rory Campbell. Why am I saying Riley? Rory Campbell puts it back behind the goal into the far corner. There's a shot by Rory Campbell. That deflected into the far corner. Picked up by Friedman. Friedman outside the near circle. Friedman has it, trying to pull it away is Leonard. The puck still loose outside of the near circle, and that slips all the way back into the Pioneer zone. 58 seconds left to go here in the third. Pioneer up 3-0. Rory Campbell back behind the goal. The puck loose on the near circle. Zarul gloves that away as it comes in along the far boards. Jof battling a pair of Wild players as the puck held in by Leonard, now picked up by Friedman. Friedman in along the near boards, trying to knock it down. That lifted all the way back to the Wild blue line. Offsides the call. 25.3 seconds left here in the third. Pioneer up 3-0. It's Friedman, Roy Campbell, and Jove come off the ice. Piper Campbell in to take the face-off. To her right is Neuenbacher. To her left, Thomas. The puck outside of the Pioneer zone. Thomas has it over center ice. Thomas gains his own. Top of the far circle. 18 seconds left to go in the third. Pioneer up 3-0. Thomas, centering attempt, comes back to Peters. Top of the near circle. Peters backhands it out in front. Knapp sticks it away into the far corner. Thomas has it there. 5 seconds left. Centering attempt knocked away by Hirschman. Hirschman in along the near boards. And that is the end of the game. Pioneer wins 3-0. Zarul finished off the clean sheet that was started by Cody Ross. Pioneer with another shutout. That is 3 to start the season. Obviously, it can't last forever, but gosh, you gotta love it as it's going on. And now, the best tradition in all of sports, the post-game handshake.